Hello, two videos in quick succession. I must be fucking unwell. But as you can see, we are back on the carrier. So I have returned from my trip out to gather whatever you fucking call them. Tissue samples, that was it, from the collared pods. And I've moved the carrier from Lybees, where it was stationed for a fair while. And we are now in the Synifer QA-E B45-4 system. The obvious choice. And yes, not even the less observant of people would have failed to spot that I'm now in my Vulture. And the reason I'm in this is because I need a ship that is small and pretty nimble and pretty fast. And this is all three. So the reason we're here is because we're going to be heading to this thing, the Guardian Beacon, and that. Now, Guardian Beacons have been in the game for at least 2 years, and just about everybody who does Elite Dangerous videos on YouTube has shown these things 2 years ago. But I never bothered with them. In fact, the extent of my interaction with the things was I took one trip out just so that I could get the codex entry added, and then I buggered off. So for 2 years I've never used them because I've never needed to. I already have all of the Guardian ship launch fighters unlocked and available to me, so there was no point in me coming to these things. But now there is a reason, so here I am. So let's launch and see what we have. Now, it's a very good chance that this beacon is in near total darkness. It's orbiting this planet.
Ship released. Fixed speed until a carrier is far behind.
And I think it is in, it's on the dark side of it. So there's no sunlight to help with actually seeing the thing. So we're going to have to see it with aid of the night vision.
Frameshift drive charging. You have now departed the no-fire zone. 4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
My intention is to keep this video fairly short because there's not a huge amount to really show here. And the only reason I'm doing it is because, well, I've never shown a Guardian Beacon in any of my videos before, so I thought, fuck it, let's show one now. First thing I want to do is get my power priority sorted out. Okay, and there it is. Like I say, difficult to see it, so we'll have to use night vision. There it is. There it is when it's not upside down. So let's get in a bit closer. Unfortunately, the animation on some parts, particularly this part, is very, very jerky. It makes it look a bit shit. But there we go. So yes, these pylons here extend once you get close enough to it. And you can target yeah, each of them in turn. Guardian Energy Pylon. Now, well, yeah, activating the beacon is pretty simple. In fact, all interaction with the beacon is pretty simple. So the first thing we want to do is charge it up. So we charge up the energy pylons by targeting them and then firing your weapons at it. If you look at the damage meter of it, you'll see it's at 100%. Once that goes down to 0, that pylon has been charged. There we go, so that pylon's done. Notice the timer. That's how long you've got to charge up all three. You have plenty of time to do it in. Even if that timer was only 1 minute, it's still plenty of time. So we simply repeat that step on all three of the energy pylons. There we go. You'll see, you can just see from the corner of your eye, as each pylon is charged, parts of the beacon itself open up as the charger is approaching the or as the power thing is I really have given up telling him I'm recording. Yes, so yeah, you see the power discharging from the pylons to the actual beacon itself. So we'll charge up the third and final one. There we go. And we just move to the side. You'll be able to watch this arm extends. And the third charge extends out to the beacon itself, which now opens up. Change firing groups because now we need the data link scanner, because once this has opened up and the parts have rotated to the right position, you'll see this orb appears. Getting close enough so we can target it, scan it with the data link scanner. Right, once that's done, we'll move back and the beacon starts to close up. We can also now retract hard points, we don't need them anymore. But I do need the power because I will need to deploy the cargo scoop fairly soon. Voila, that thing there has appeared. An ancient key, and that is what I'm here for. Don't need to open that just yet. Now you can see it's in a fairly tight spot, which is why you want a small ship to try and get this thing. There we go, got it. Let's get out. And that is it. That is all you do with the old beacon. Now if there are other ships in the area, other players, you can now repeat the steps and they can then go in and get the key for themselves. But if you do that, repeat the steps, get the key to appear, and then pick it up, it doesn't get added. You can only take one. So if you want any more, you got to do the old trick of refreshing the instance. So we'll do that, and we'll have one of those. We'll also have one more stab at grabbing another key. This time I'll try and do it without the
Power plant capacity exceeded.
without the night vision. So now all you can see is the light that's actually emanating from the beacon itself. So charge up the pylons. There we go. That's the first one. Two. Bit of a shame that I'm here while it is on the dark side of the planet. I can't actually remember what these things look like in daylight, or well, when there is light around anyway. Alright, pylon 3. So, watch the thing open up in all its, well, natural light. There we go, so there is the all we need to scan. Scan that. Job done. Retract the hard points. Key.
Cargo skin deployed.
It's a bit close. There we go.
Cargo skin retracted.
And that is it. Like I say, that's all you do with the thing. So it is a fairly impressive and large structure, but you don't really do an awful lot with it. Now you may have noticed, yeah, I now have 15 of them. So yeah, I've done this a few times. This is to go along with the 3 that I've already got on the carrier, so I have 18 of them. I could get one more and fill this cargo capacity up, but I'm not going to do that, because there are 3 Guardian ship launch fighters that you can unlock. So I want them, I want to have these things in multiples of 3, so that it would, if people are going to buy them from me, because that's all I'm doing this for, is to sell them. And yeah, if people buy them from me, they may well want 3 of them just to unlock all 3 Guardian ship launch fighters, you know, in one go. But you don't use the ancient keys themselves to unlock the fighters from the tech brokers. You have to then take the ancient key to a Guardian ruin site, one that will provide you with ship blueprints. And yeah, once you've scanned the main terminal in yeah, that particular ruin, you'll get Guardian vessel blueprints there. Now you notice I already have 45 of them. So you may be thinking, well, how did I end up with 45 of them? Because it was 48, because I've used 3 to unlock the 3 fighters. When, as I said at the start of the video, I had never bothered using these beacons until today. Well, there's a very good reason. When the Guardian like blueprints and that were added, in terms of yeah, when they were first added to the code, not when the features were first used. They were added to the code long before the features actually got used. Just for a change, Frontier Developments fucked up. And for a short while, if you were at Guardian Ruins and you were scanning the obelisks, as well as getting obelisk pattern data, you were also getting blueprints. And you were getting them for everything, module, vessel and weapon. So I ended up with fucking loads of them. And it was Frontier Developments found out about 2 days later or so. And so they then decided, right, they finally did something about it and stopped it from doing that. But they decided that they weren't going to take away the blueprint data from anybody who had got them. So yeah, that's how I ended up with them. So even though I've been to plenty of Guardian sites, and now I've been to the beacon here, I've never actually needed any of the blueprints. All I needed was the materials that, you know, the Guardian related materials that you get from the Guardian sites. But in terms of the actual blueprints themselves, never needed the fucking things. And also, when this fuck up was happening and you were getting the blueprints from the obelisks, they were giving it to you in batches of 3 for each scan. Whereas if you get the blueprints now from the Guardian sites, you only get them 1 at a time. So yeah, I really did luck out. But there you go. That is the Guardian beacon. And yeah, like I say, a lot of people, just about everybody, has already covered these things about 2 years ago when they first showed up, and I hadn't bothered because I never bothered coming out to use the things. But yeah, that is it. Wasn't that exciting? Well, at least it was mercifully short. So yeah, job done. Now go away.